today I thought I would go over all of the vitamins and supplements I take to supplement my vegan diet. Definitely before I talk about anything, make sure you're doing your own research when it comes to vitamins and supplements, and anything that I talk about is stuff that I've researched and works for me, but definitely some other people might have different reactions, or it may not be necessary, or it may not work for you. But these are just the things that I know from experience and blood tests and all those kinds of things, that these are the things that I need to supplement my diet to sort of make sure that I'm functioning at a normal level, because sometimes when my levels get really low, certain things, I become really lethargic and I don't function correctly. So these are the things that I have discovered over time work the best for me to make sure that I'm as healthy as I can be. So I thought I would go over this because I've definitely gotten to a point where these are the things that I take and I don't see myself switching out for anything new or trying any new things. These are just things that work for me really well, and when I take them on a regular basis, I don't always take my things when I should, or sometimes it slips my mind, and you know, we all are the same way probably with vitamins and minerals and supplements and stuff like that. But these are the things, when taken regularly, make me feel the best. So I'm going to go over in the order that I take them throughout the day, because I feel like that's probably just the best way to go about it. The first one I take is this Hum Daily Cleanse. And I first heard about these from Leilani. I guess these have been around for a while. I think they sell them at Sephora and stuff like that. But Leilani had talked about these on her channel. I guess they had sent her some to do a review on, and she talked about how they can help improve skin and stuff like that. So I went to go look at them, and I decided to try them out because my skin is really temperamental. I know it's all hormonal, so I wanted to try to do something to help that. I had been taking zinc for a while before I started to take this, and this actually also has zinc in it, so I knew that this would probably help me even more because it has more trace minerals in it than just the zinc in it. So the Hum Daily Cleanse, it says it helps clear your skin and body from toxins. It says it contains organic algae and detox herbs. So clear skin starts from within. We combine the who's who of the botanical world in Daily Cleanse to help detox your largest organ, the skin, as well as the liver, bowels, kidney, lungs, and lymphatic system. Detox and cleanse from deep inside. So the thing that I like about these Hum supplements is they're pure and potent, they're non-GMO, they're gluten-free, they're GMP certified, sustainably sourced, and there's no artificial colors or preservatives in any of them. And most of them are actually vegan friendly. They do have, I think, one or two that contain gelatin, but I definitely stay away from those. And I found the ones that I take that are vegan friendly. So this is one of them. So the way that I take this is I start this is the very first thing that I take in the morning. I take 2 on an empty stomach right when I first wake up with a big glass of water. This contains zinc, which is beneficial for helping clear up acne and stuff like that. Zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, and sodium, and then it has a skin and detox blend that's got things like algae, bladderwrack, red clover extract, beetroot powder, dandelion root extract, organic grapefruit. There's just like a lot of really great things in here that I found actually really have helped my skin. I noticed a difference within the first 30 days of taking this. I've been taking this now since about March, so April, May, June, July. So about 5 months-ish I've been taking this, and I have noticed a really huge difference in the condition of my skin. I do break out still. I mean, it's inevitable, it's gonna happen, but my breakouts aren't as bad. I don't get the really terrible cystic acne anymore. I do have some stuff going on around my chin and my neck, which I don't understand what's going on with that. If you know or have any resources for like chin and neck acne, I definitely need to read up on what's causing that specifically, because I know it's internal and I need to figure out what's going on there. But I have noticed that this has made a huge difference in the rest of my skin. I don't break out as often, they don't last as long, they're not as bad. So this has definitely helped in my skin, keeping it clear. So I definitely suggest at least checking out the Hum supplements. I do take 2 others that I'll talk about because I take them last. So I'll talk about those in a little bit, but I do have a link below for the Hum vitamins, and I think you can get your first month with a code that I've got below is $10 off, and then if you take a Get Started quiz on their website, you also get another $10 off. So you would end up getting $20 off your first month. And I get these monthly, which lowers the price of them. I think they're reasonably priced as it is, but I have a 12-month subscription, which which lowers the price of them substantially. And if you bundle them in a 3-pack, if you get at least 3 supplements, it also reduces the cost a lot more. So the 3 that I take retail for $60, but I end up only paying $33 for them every month because of my discounts and coupons and things like that. So definitely I would suggest at least checking them out if you're interested. So then the next thing that I take, I try to take this every day, but sometimes I don't always, but I take this at least probably half an hour after I take my Hum supplement. So I've always had an issue with iron. I think I've probably, even when I wasn't vegan, had really chronically low iron. I've always been sort of on the verge of anemia. I don't clot fast at all. Like, I bleed for days, which is, I don't know what's going on there, but I don't have anemia. I've been tested multiple times, but I'm like at the verge of it. And my iron has been low quite a few times. So the last time that I had gotten my levels checked in my iron it was really low because I was having an issue with my hair falling out. I was really tired all the time. I went in and had my blood tested, and my doctor told me that I had really low iron. So she suggested I started taking an iron supplement, and instead of taking the pill supplements, which I know there are 2 different kinds of iron supplements you can take. You can take the pill form, which isn't the best that you can take, or there's the liquid version, which is what I take. I take the Pur Absorb Iron. It's the liquid version. The liquid version of the iron is actually the best kind of iron you could take. It gets absorbed the best by your body. The pill version can sometimes give people some like constipation and stuff like that, and I don't want to go there. So this one anyway it gets absorbed better by your body than the pill version does, because this is just like straight iron. So I do take this about half an hour after I take my Hum. I do mix this with a small glass of orange juice. I pour this in a glass, and then I put in probably about an equal amount of orange juice. I've tried taking this on my own. The very first time that I took this, I didn't know what it was going to taste like because I'd never taken iron anything before. But it tastes like blood, like you're drinking a glass of blood, because it's truly disgusting. And even with the orange juice, it doesn't always mask the taste, but it does help a lot to, easier to get it down. I almost threw it up the first time that I took this because it was horrible. But I take this with the orange juice because, again, combined with the vitamin C, your body actually absorbs iron a lot better. There are 2 kinds of iron. There's the heme iron and then the non-heme iron. All iron that's in plants is the non-heme kind, which actually, it doesn't get absorbed as well as the heme iron, which comes from animals and that kind of thing. So to maximize absorption when you eat plants that can, the non-heme iron, you want to take it or eat it with something that has vitamin C in it, because that actually does maximize the absorption of the iron. So taking this with the orange juice, or if you're eating beans, make sure you're eating something also that has vitamin C in it, like red bell peppers, or berries, or whatever else has vitamin C in it. You definitely want to make sure that you're combining the 2 so that way you're getting the maximum absorption. So I definitely notice a huge difference in my energy when I'm not taking this, and especially if I've sort of neglected this or I haven't taken it on a regular basis, I notice my hair starts to fall out again. So I definitely, no matter what I do, I always have chronically low iron. So this is just a staple in my supplements. It's something that I'm probably always going to have to take, and I'm totally fine with that because everybody's different. Everybody absorbs things. I would prefer to get my vitamins and stuff from Whole Foods, but sometimes everybody's bodies react differently to foods and absorption and stuff like that, and I've just noticed that taking this supplement is just better for my body and works a lot. So this isn't 100% of my daily iron. It's only 28% of the daily value of iron that you actually need in a day, or at least normal people need. But I find that even though it's not 100% of the iron that is suggested that your body needs, it definitely is enough to keep my energy up and make sure that I'm not going to go bald. So this is the second thing that I take. And then I'll eat. So you want to make sure that you take both of these things on an empty stomach. This take on an empty stomach, and then this just take with the vitamin C, and then make sure you're not eating anything for at least half an hour, because also if you eat other things or take other supplements with it, it can affect the absorption of the iron as well. So that's why you want to make sure you're taking both of these things on an empty stomach, because other things can affect the absorption of those minerals. Most of the rest of the stuff that I do take at night. I don't usually take anything else during the middle of the day. Sometimes I will take a cranberry supplement, and this is the Nature's Plus Ultra Maximum Potency Cranberry 1000. It's non-GMO natural cranberry herb and vitamin C supplement. I have had 2 UTIs in my life. They weren't like super close to each other. They were I think they were like 2 or 3 years apart, something like that. But it's always a good idea to make sure that you're getting enough vitamin C and enough things to make sure that your urinary tract is healthy. So sometimes I will take a cranberry pill. And this one specifically says it's 45 times more powerful than the leading cranberry juice cocktail. You shouldn't drink cranberry juice cocktail anyway, because it's just pure sugar. If you're gonna drink anything, you should drink just pure cranberry juice. It's hard to get down because it's not sweet. It doesn't taste good. So it's definitely harder to take just pure cranberry juice, which is why I prefer these than just drinking cranberry juice every day, because it's hard to drink just cranberry juice. But you should never drink cranberry juice cocktail because it's just pure sugar. This has a sustained release for maximum bioavailability. It provides 100 milligrams of vitamin C. So again, you're also getting your vitamin C with this as well. And it provides a highly active herbal base for maximum results. These are hypoallergenic and vegetarian, free from artificial colors and preservatives, free from common allergies like yeast, milk, corn, soy, and milk. So sometimes I'll take these. I don't take them regularly. I just every once in a while when I remember them that they're in the cabinet, I sort of grab these and take them. They're definitely not like a necessity, but it's something I feel is probably good since I've had a couple of UTIs, just to make sure that I'm keeping everything healthy. So then the other stuff that I take is all at night. So the other 2 hum supplements I take are the red carpet, and then I take the B12 Turbo. As a vegan, you want to make sure that you're taking some kind of B12 supplement if your body calls for it. All the times that I've been tested for B, they've all been in the really high levels, but I've noticed that when I take a supplement, even if my levels are pretty high as it is, I always function better when I take a B12 supplement of some kind. So these 2 specifically, you want to take with a meal, because these actually absorb better with food and other fats and stuff. So the first one I take is the red carpet, which is glowing healthy skin and shiny hair with blackcurrant seed oil, gamma linoleic acid, and vitamin E. These are the vegetarian red carpet formula, which includes the perfect balance of GLA, ALA, and vitamin E, only found in nature and at home, made with bioavailable nutrients from blackcurrant and sunflower seeds. Red carpet's healthy essential fats support glamorous hair and glowing skin. So I decided to give this one a try because, like I've said before, I do have issues with my hair. I want to be doing what I can to make sure I'm not losing hair and make sure it's as healthy and as strong as it can be, because for some reason since coming off the pill, I lost a ton of hair. Maybe it's like postpartum hair loss. I don't know. I don't know if that happens to most people when they come off the pill, but I had a lot of hair loss, and my hair now is really fine and thin, which it wasn't before. So I want to be doing what I can to make sure I'm keeping it as healthy as possible, and I found that this really helps a lot. Before I was taking these, I had really thin hair up at the top. I could pull my hair back like this, and you could see my scalp showing, and I was always self-conscious that I just looked like I was going bald, and it was not a good time. I noticed these took a little bit longer to notice the difference than sort of the daily cleanse did, but I noticed after around the 2 or 3 month mark, my hair was definitely growing in a lot more. I didn't have, you can see now I don't have, except maybe like right here, but I don't have a lot of like sparse areas. So like when I pull my hair back, it doesn't look like I'm balding. This definitely has helped with the condition of my hair. It's a lot healthier, it's a lot stronger, at least up at the roots. The stuff down here is older, so it's not as strong down here, but up here it's definitely a lot stronger. It's helping my hair grow in a lot faster and healthier, so I definitely feel like these are another good thing to have if you're definitely having issues with hair loss or hair strength or something like that. These definitely do help. So there's those, and these are a vegetarian capsule, so they are sort of more like a gel-like capsule. I think they have, I don't know if they have these, I don't remember if these ones they've got that are that have the gelatin in it or not, but these ones are vegetarian, or vegan actually. They're not just vegetarian, they say vegetarian friendly, but they're vegan. And then the other one I take is B12. So this is the B12 Turbo, which boosts your vitamin B12 charge up with our vegan and bioavailable formula. And this one says, suitable for vegans and packed with B12 essential for your nervous system, proper energy metabolism, and red blood cell formulation. We love our delicious and nutritious greens. Just get them souped up with our B12. So this one actually has B12 and calcium in it, which is good for me because I don't know what my calcium levels are. I've never actually had those tested. I don't take a calcium supplement aside from what's in here. Maybe that's something that I'll look at the next time I go to the doctor. I'll have my calcium tested. I don't think I have an issue, but you never know because I don't know. But I do find that I do better when I take a B supplement of some kind. The other one I take if I don't take this one is the B Total vitamin supplement energy liquid solutions, and this one actually has more B vitamins in it too. This one has the B2, B3, B6, B12, and B5. It also has 100% of your daily folic acid. So, and this one is a pill, but this one is one of those sublingual droppers. You take, you know, one, you stick it under your tongue, hold it for 30 seconds, and then you swallow it. So I had been using this one for quite a few years before I started the hum, and I do take this one from time to time because it does have the other B vitamins in it as well than just the B12. And it also has the folic acid and the niacin, which is important. So these are the two B supplements that I take. I do really like this one. My doctor first recommended this one, I think when I first went vegan, she recommended taking a B supplement, and I noticed this did help a lot with energy and stuff. My husband also does take this one as well, and we buy this one quite a lot. And this one is also, again, it's vegan. This is a vegan formula. So we do like this one. And right now I'm not taking a prenatal or any kind of multivitamin. I do have this one, the Rainbow Light Prenatal one, which I was taking for a while, and then I've read sort of like conflicting information about prenatals, whether or not you really need them. And I'm taking so many other supplements, I don't necessarily think it's necessary for me to take a multivitamin because I'm getting all of the things that are really in a multivitamin in these other supplements anyway. So I feel like as a whole I am taking a multivitamin, and especially when I take this, I'm getting the folic acid that I need that is in the prenatals. So I'm not taking these right now. I do have a fertility doctor's appointment in a couple of days actually, so I'll probably just ask her about that, if this is okay in replacement for a prenatal. But definitely, if you're looking to have a baby or anything like that, definitely talk to your doctor about those things. These are just things that I've tried, and I definitely still need to ask my doctor a few questions. So again, this one does have the folic acid in it, so that's why I'm not taking a prenatal specifically. So those are the two B vitamins that I take, and I do notice a difference, again, when I'm not taking those versus when I am. My energy levels, I can get through the day without needing to take a nap. I can get up easier. I don't feel like I'm dying when I wake up in the morning. There are times when I'm so low on some of my vitamins that I just feel terrible in the mornings and I can't get through the entire day. When I take these supplements, I notice a huge difference in my energy levels. So the last one that I take is vitamin D3, which I think every human being on the planet, especially in this day and age where we spend, at least for the people that spend so much time indoors like I do, people who work in the office, people who live in Arizona, which seems like a strange thing because it's so sunny here all the time, but people who live in Arizona don't tend to go outside that much because it is so hot. It's hot. I'm not talking about everybody. Some people are an exception. I hardly ever leave my house, so I don't get the sufficient D that I need from going outside. And I've also been deficient in my D quite a few times. And like I was saying before, I think every human being on the planet needs to be tested for D because it's a vitamin that so many people are low in and they just don't realize it. It has a lot to do with energy again. I notice a huge difference in my energy when I'm not taking my D or when I am really extremely low in it. I've been low twice. So I've gone to the doctor a couple of times because I was having issues with my energy. I would get my blood taken and they would say that my D is just like it's really low. It's not like dangerously low, but it's low. It's low enough that it's affecting, my energy and stuff like that. So Twice I've had to be on the prescription dose, which is 50,000 units 3 times a week. So you're essentially taking 150,000 units of D a week. So I have, for 3 months, you have to do that for 3 months to get your levels up to where they need to be and actually above, so that way you're sort of compensating. So I have had to do that twice because I had issues keeping consistent with supplements after I had done that. But after the second time, I learned my lesson. So I do try to take these at least 3 or 4 times a week to make sure that I'm at the levels that I need to be, and to make sure that I'm getting the amount that I need a week, because since I don't take it every day, I do take 2 5,000 units when I do take them. So I take 10,000 units on the days that I take them, which is 3 or 4 times a week. So I'm taking about 30 to sometimes 50,000 units a week of D, which I find that my body works the best at, needs. Some people only need like 500 units or 1,000 units or something like that. You know, it's all your blood chemistry and how it works with you. But for me, this is just what works best and what keeps my energy levels up. So, and again, this one is a vegan formula. It's the vegetable cellulose capsule, and then it's all vegetarian inside. There's no. Sometimes these Ds, you have to just make sure you're not getting the ones that are made with the lanolin, the wool. Sometimes they're made with like the sheep's wool, like grease or whatever it is. I don't know. It's disgusting. And I took one of those before I realized what that was. So a long time ago when I had first started taking D, I took one of those, and it was the one that wasn't vegan. But the Solgar vitamin D3 with 5,000 units is the one that I take. And how many are in here? There's 120 in here. And my husband and I both take this one again. He takes a few things. He takes this. He takes the Sublingual B. He takes a calcium because he's actually got osteoporosis and osteopenia, which is, you know, right before you get osteoporosis because of his issues that he's had with his testosterone levels and his other medical stuff. He's actually got some things that he needs to make sure he's taking the calcium he needs. And he also takes zinc for his skin because the testosterone that he takes, the synthetic testosterone that he takes, causes him to break out quite a bit. So the zinc helps that with him. So he takes some stuff. I can't really go over everything he takes, at least in this video. But if you're interested in the things that he takes, I can do a separate video if anybody's interested. Nobody probably is, but I can. But these are the things that I take. So I take the Hum Daily Cleanse. I take the Pur Absorb Iron. I take the Nature's Plus Cranberry every once in a while, not often. The Hum Red Carpet, the Hum B12 Turbo, or the B-Total Sublingual B12, whatever this is, and then the Solgar Vitamin D3. So those are the ones that I take to make sure that I'm at my highest energy, that my hair isn't falling out, that I've got the best function in my body that I can. So this may seem like a lot of supplements to some people. This is just what works best for me, and in these quantities, this is what works best for me in my body. I get my blood tests done regularly because I need to with sort of I don't really have a condition, but I must have low mineral absorbency or something, because I'm always having an issue with low iron, low D, and not so much low B, but I want to make sure that I keep that high as well. So definitely these things are an issue for me. These are the things that work best, and so I just wanted to share with you the things that I take, why I take them, when I take them, and that kind of thing. So I didn't necessarily go over why you need these things, what their properties are for your body, like why you need D, why you need iron, why you need B. I didn't want to make this video that long, because if I went over every single property of every vitamin that I take, this video would be an hour long. But I can definitely leave some links to some information about these vitamins below if you want to do some extra research or anything like that, or anything. So definitely let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. But that is everything that I'm going to go over for this video. Again, check out the Hum supplements. I'll leave that link right at the top of my video, so you can go check that out if you're interested. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.